welcome to our Facebook Live. It is, I believe, Tuesday. No, it's Thursday. But it is the 19th of August. I know that. So good evening to you. My name's Jenny McCormack. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I'm based in Brackley, which is in Northamptonshire, which is in the centre of England. Welcome to our Facebook Live this evening. If you've been following me during the week, you'll know that we've been using the Delivering Cheer stamp set, this one here. Hi Tracy. And I've had great fun with it, and I've made more card designs than I expected. And I was going to finish yesterday, but I came up with another idea last night based on something I'd seen done by another demonstrator, but in a slightly different way. And I thought I would give that a go, but I'm not going to do a card today. I'm actually going to do some Christmas tags. They could be birthday tags as well, but I'm going to use this element here and this one here. So I'm just going to actually clean these stamps to get ready, and then we'll see how everybody is. So I can see that Tracy and Lynn have joined us, so thank you to you both. There we go. And Carol, good evening. So let me just clean these up. So I had this idea at a ridiculous hour in the morning when I was woken by my beautiful dog Cassie requiring to go outside to spend a penny. And so while she was outside, I thought, oh, I'm just going to give that a go. So let me quickly show you the cards we've made earlier, and then I'll crack on with the designs. So I'm just going to whiz through these fairly quickly. So these are our coffee and card designs, just using this simple die cut onto the note cards and envelopes. So I've got a Christmas version, we've got a birthday version, and I do need to add a little bit of bling to this. We've got a get well soon version, and another feminine birthday one, and another Christmas one. This one here is a Christmas one, but I've done some paper piecing with the designs from some of our Christmas papers to make it into a little bit more interest. And then we had the two Give It a Whirl cards. So this is the one that I did from start to scratch live. So it has presents, flowers, and it's your birthday. So glad it's your birthday message. And then this one I partly did live, but I finished it off after the event, because I wanted to mount this piece of designer paper onto some card to make it a little bit more sturdy. So this is the finished card. It's got a little tag at the bottom. And what I've done for this one is I actually cut the lady out so that I could put her arms a bit closer up. So we've got presents, we've got balloons, and I did add some extra ones, and flowers. So I thought that was quite sweet. So you can leave it at whichever one you want. Hi Jeanette. So I did do a video of this, but it didn't come out very well because I did it on my phone and I sort of suspended my phone. And then I turned the video around and it just lost its quality. So I will redo another one to show this one here, because I think it is quite sweet. I was really pleased with the finished result. So this is using the Give It a Whirl dies. So those are the ones that we've done so far. And as I say, the early ones are what we're doing at Coffee and Card. And so I had the idea, and I'll explain what I'd seen, as I've seen another demonstrator use this tree on a like a table, and then the presents below it. So I had a little play last night to see how I could make that work. So this is just my practice one. But if you take the top part of this stamp with the tree element in it and just keep stamping it going up, you can make yourself quite a good Christmas tree. And this is the same one. Okay, so this is just my playing around. And also, if you stamp the presents, which is this stamp here, but lose this bit at the bottom where the arms are, then you just have a pile of presents. So, as I say, the idea that I saw was somebody had mounted that on like a little table, but I thought, why not make a full tree? So what I'm actually going to do is, I'm not going to do another card, but I wanted to show you those samples there, is I'm actually going to make some Christmas tags. So I've cut out some tags using our tailored tag dies. I've actually cut out 4, and if you've missed them, which they are very easy to miss in the catalogue, these are just £20 for the complete set. And you get 10 dies altogether. It's only £20, and you get 4 each of 2 designs. So you get this one here with a sort of corner cut off, and then you get this one here with a more ornate edging. This one has sharp 90-degree corners, and this has a rounded corner. So you get 4 each, and they go up and down in size. And you also get the little die that cuts out the little reinforcers. So I've already cut out some in red that are going to attach to the tags that I've cut out. So those are called, that's the largest one, tailor-made tags dies. The largest one is approximately 2 inches wide. And it's on page, oh, I haven't put the page number on there, but it's in the annual catalogue in the dies section. Okay, so what I thought would be good fun would be just to make some simple tags, one using the tree and one using the presents. And I've got a to and a from, which you get in this stamp set as well. And in the stamps, in the catalogue, they give you a sample with the girl and the tree as a complete tag. But I'm going to change it up and just do some little tags. One with the presents and one with the trees. And you could actually do half and half, although this is quite narrow. I don't think you get enough of each. So we have sending love and Christmas cheer and a to and from. So I'm going to use those as well. So shall I start, oops, let's start with a the sentiment, so I can see how far up here I'm going to stamp it. And I've got a real red here. Oh, thanks, Lynn. Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off. Okay, so sending love and Christmas cheer just about fits on there. Oops. There we go. And while I'm there, let's do another one. And I might put my to and from on the reverse. I'll see. Yes, because I could have brought that down, couldn't I? Never mind. Let's do the presents first and then do the tree. So I have the presents here, so I'm actually going to stamp those in memento. It's a bit of a memento week, isn't it? Okay, so this is our standard black ink pad. It's not as gloopy as Stays On. and it will work perfectly with blends pens. It is waterproof once it's dry. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just position this. I hope you can see this okay. The presents down at the bottom so that my lady's hands are omitted, shall we say. I won't say they're cut off, they're omitted. Like so. Like that. And then let's do one with the trees. So I might try a small and a large. So I've got a couple of, well, I've got 3 colours of ink here going on. So this is Old Olive. So I'm going to ink up the bottom element of the tree. Like so. So I'm just going to try a single tree to get started. And this is just on our basic white card. Okay, so I haven't re-inked it, and I'm just going to move it a little bit further up. Like so, if you can see that. And then I'm going to ink it again. This time I'm going to ink it with Pear Pizzazz. I'm just going to take it a little bit lighter. So I hope everybody's had a good day. I've had a productive day. So that is always good. And then all I'm going to do is just sort of stretch this tree and make it grow. Just like that. Hi Zana. Lovely to see you. So you've effectively got a large tree from what was a small tree element, and this is also slightly at an angle, and I've just sort of corrected that angle as well to make it go up like that. And then I can add obviously some dots and things like that. You could add enamel dots, or you could use tip of a pen. You could use a blend pen, just a dot on it. There's lots of different things you could do. You could put different coloured dots for fairy lights, for example. So you can build up as much in here as you want. You could also grab a light coloured blends pen to blend this in a little bit here, fill it in. On this one, what I actually did was I actually took a pen and sort of drew up the centre, and if you can see that, just to give it more of a centre line, but I quite like it being fairly open. That was at 1 o'clock in the morning, I hasten to add. So you can add as much in there as you want, but I think that works really well as a full Christmas tree. Gems would be perfect. You're absolutely right, Zana. Okay, and then here's one with the presents. And so I can just colour those in. So I think what I might do for this one is put the to and the from here on the front, and then for this one I'm going to put the to and the from on the back. Now if you want a vintage look, just use Very Vanilla card. You could also use crumb cake, because that's really effective. Yes, I don't usually have my PC on at that time though, Sanna. And what are you doing up at that time in the morning? Or are you another one of these people who can't sleep? So let's do to and a from. I'm just going to do these in black on here, and then we'll have a play with the other two. So you could easily make a card out of this, I reckon. So there's my from. I'm just going to stamp it as I haven't stamped it yet. And you do want to leave a bit of space for your name. I think tags are really therapeutic because they're so quick and easy to do. Well, they can be, I should say. Okay, so on this one I've got my to from on there. Let's cover up this ink pad for a minute. So I'm just going to use my blends pens, and I'm just going to keep this obviously as a Christmas one for the minute. So I'm going to do a little bit of red, a little bit of green. So this is Poppy Parade. Let's just do a red bow. So it's just really looking at the stamps and making them work for you, getting more out of them where you can. This one is just be at the top. So just doing this fairly promptly. Now I do know that this is going to go through to the back. So what you can do with that is arm yourself with another tag when I find it, and attach this to the back. When you've finished, you need to let it finish, and then you won't see that. Alternatively, you could mount it onto a piece of crumb cake card, for example. That would be an alternative. Let's just do this. So this one is just going to be red and green. Do that one red. So really easy to do. This is dark granny apple green. So I hope everybody's had a good day. Do tell me what you've been up to if you're online and want to share. I have been making good progress doing some tidying. Jeanette, your card is in the post. Go. I should have done that a different colour, never mind. Change the green. Tracy's been shopping with Jamie. Oh, Carol's been to the ice parlour, having ice creams with Lindsay and the children. That's nice. Hi, Moretta. Bum, bum, bum. So let's see what else I've got here. It's light on, doesn't it? Oh, that's nice, Jeanette. I hope you went somewhere nice. Oh, that's nearly empty. In fact, that might be empty. Yes. That's why it's got no labels on it. Okay, let me try another. This is the light granite green. December 2018. It's still going. So I was, yeah, pleased to get some much needed tidying up done. There we go. So for this one, I'm going to sandwich one on the back like so. You could easily cut out actually a green one for the back of this if you wanted to. But I'm just going to stick with the white, and then I'll stamp something on the other white one. So these two I'm going to sandwich, and then I've got these little tags here that I'm going to attach the right way round like so on the front and the back. So so Tracy wants to know where her invitation was. It's quite a long way to come for the ice cream though. There we go. So I'm just going to put this front and back together just to hide the marks on the back there, like so. And then these little like reinforcers, like the old-fashioned reinforcers you used to get when you had you know, lots of filing and the centres and the things, and also you get them on luggage tags. So what I've done is I've cut them out in real red card, and I put some self-adhesive sheet on the reverse, so I don't have to fiddle with glue. I just have to take that little piece off. Just easier said than done. And then this goes on the top like so. Be better if I had it straight though. Still not straight. Dear. There we go. It's better, and I'm going to put one on the back just to finish that off. So the nice thing about these ones is they come, there's one die that cuts 3 of them out in one go. So it means you can get quite a few. Oh, bless. Santa's got a very untidy cat. There we go. So there's that one, and I'll get some ribbon for that. And then for this one here, I'm going to add some bits and pieces, but I'm going to do my to and from on the reverse. So I'm going to do that in the real red. So let's do the 2. Now you could actually do this one with the presents going all the way along the bottom and have it sideways on like that, and then your to and from in landscape. Maybe I'll try that for my next one. So to and from, again leaving plenty of space. So for this I'm going to add my little pieces here, and you could, if you wanted to as well, if you wanted to soften this look, use your blending brush and blend the edges. So this has got some green, as you can see, some green ink on it. And this is nice for vintage style tags. And if you go to craft fairs or things like that, you could make a pack of tags in a little box and sell those at craft fairs, couldn't you? Now Lynn knows what I'm going to say, because this afternoon I found some boxes that I made for one of our classes recently. And look, they would fit the tags. So you could put a little liner in there with tags in them. Not that I'd send Christmas tags in a box like this, but you could do some other ones. Right, so here we go. So just a little bit of blending around the edge if you wanted to. Like so. I also think these would be lovely, as I said earlier, on crumb cake, because they're like traditional sort of luggage tags. So there's two. Let's pop our little bits on. I find some ribbon and some gems, and then we'll do the third one. There we go. So I'm looking forward to coffee and card tomorrow. And then here comes the weekend again. There we are. So this is really crisp. I could move my little two a bit further down perhaps. And then this is my more traditional. And you could put the green on the other side as well if you wanted to. Let's grab some bling. Seem to be collecting elastic bands. Okay, whoops. Two, three. Obviously you could add as many as you wanted. So these you get 220 in a pack. So they really are good value, and they're called Red Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Okay, right, now I'm hoping I can find some red ribbon for these. Okay, let's do the other tag that I had here. So I'm quite tempted to do it this way with some presents, or I could do it with half tree and half presents. I think I'm going to do that. It's a little bug thing there. So let's do the tree. So I've got old olive. So I'm just inking this up, missing this bottom bit where the hands are. I'm not being particularly strategic about it. So I'm going to put this to the left. Like so. Like that. And then I'm going to stamp this off in its entirety. And just sort of stamp over that a little bit. as I say, you can make this tree then climb up. Go. That's going up on the left hand side. And then let's try the presents on the right. And again, you could infill in here if you wanted to. And you could also add, as I say, almost like a strip down the centre for the tree trunk. And I'm thinking now that you could do this with the flowers as well, couldn't you? Have the flowers across the bottom for a tag. Hey ho. Right, so here are the presents. Just wipe that off. And although I don't need all of this, I am stamping the whole section. So I'm bringing this down so that my the hands are missing. So I'm going to have it just slightly connected. Like so. And then I think I want a small Happy Christmas on there, because there's not enough room for my to and from. I've decided on that. Okay, so let us add some colour to that. Let's have a little bit of yellow for this one. So that is Mango Melody. Let's have a little bit of Daffodil Delight at the bottom. A little bit of Red Ribbon. And this was going to be light green so that you can see the tree in front of it. If I lift that up, you can see that, hopefully. Okay. So let's do light granny apple green. And a little bit of balmy blue. So I don't know what everybody is up to at the weekend. So for us here in the UK, it's bank holiday next weekend, bank holiday Monday. August bank holiday it's called, isn't it? Okay. Dark balmy blue. Bit of purple. why not? Highland heather. So I've got light Highland heather. So. Oh, food fair at Blenheim. Oh, nice. I've never been to the food fair at Blenheim. Do you get to taste lots of samples? I hope the weather's good. Go, and then I'm going to have a little bit of pink for that one. A bit of flirty flamingo, I think. Oh, so it's the first time for Maretta too. There we go. Right, so I'm not going to put red, although I could put a red one on. I only cut red ones out. Okay, so this one I'm probably going to mount onto, cut out a crumb cake one or green one to put on the reverse. Again, because I've got some colouring with the blends pen, which has gone through a little bit. Trying to find the edge. There it is. So I'll say if you use a self-adhesive sheet, that makes this a lot easier. And the other tag shape has a different, it has a circular one of those. Okay, so that's that. So I'm not quite sure what to pop on there. If that's, it's a bit of glue. Let me just take that bit of glue off. My first aid kit. And then I just need to look for a small Happy Christmas sentiment to put on the top right hand side of that. Oh, that's nice, Anna. A brunch date with your son. That is perfect. Perfect, perfect. That sounds good to me. Right, let me move these out of the way. So, which is your favourite one? The presents, the tree, or the tree and the presents? I'm going to add a bit of bling onto there. Just going to use, so this holiday one has got 3 different colours, none of which go with my colours I've chosen, so I'm just going to go with these plain ones, our rhinestone basic jewels. And because it's just a tag, I'm picking out the small ones. Upside down. Maretta likes them all, she can't decide. I might put two. Could just leave it like that, to be honest. It doesn't need to have a to from on the front, does it? There we go. There's that one. Yes, they're all just different, aren't they? That's the thing. Jeanette likes the single tree, this one here. So yeah, so I'm going to put a backing on that one. Actually, that probably needs to be a white backing, as I haven't got a to from on the back of there. Then put it on the back, couldn't I? But there we go. So that's all I wanted to show you. So this one, I could actually cut up this part and put it onto a square card, as I've created it. As I say, it was my practice one at whatever time in the morning. But it just goes to show, you know, you can make other things. Well, it's still a tree, but it's a full tree. Thank you. Oh, hi, Nicole. Lovely to have you join us. I didn't know you were lurking. I hope you're keeping well, my darling. So yeah, they just look slightly different, don't they? So I am going to cut out a white one and put it on the back of that and put my to from, like I've done with this one here. Oh, I'm just going to grab some ribbon, aren't I? That's the wrong colour. Let me grab some. See if I've got any red. I have. Now I've got a choice. I love this gingham and I haven't used any of it yet. This is, I think, pretty sure this is retired, but that is red. I think I might put that with that one there. Or maybe that one because it's got the black. And then got real red satin. A bit of everything. So I'm going to do the gingham with that one because that has got some black on it. And my scissors. Thanks, Jeanette. You have a good weekend too. So I'm just going to feed that through. It's quite stormy looking out there. It's blue sky in places and then it's quite dark and stormy looking. There we go. There's that one. Bits out of the way, and then so this is like a sort of almost like a braided piece. But it's quite a nice thickness. Fits in there really nicely. There's that one. And then this one I am going to pop a piece on the back, but through for the moment. There we go. So I hope that's given you another idea with the delivering Christmas cheer. I'm not going to pull it too tight because I need to undo it. Oh, it rained in Aylesbury. Oh my goodness. Oh right. Well, I'll watch out for that then. That's a bit too thick, isn't it? Not liking that at all. Maybe I'll put green on that one. Or black. It's going to be that one. There we go. So the gingham ribbon is a new one in the autumn winter catalogue. Love it. Do like a bit of gingham. Right, put that away, put that one away, and we're good to go. So thank you so much for joining me. As I say, I'll finish that one off shortly. So I just used the Delivering Cheer stamp set with all the ideas that we've done this week. And then the tailored tag dies for these. That's a bit short really, isn't it? Never mind. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you have a lovely evening, whatever you might be doing. If you're catching up on replay or on YouTube, then thank you so much for doing that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave me a comment, and I will respond and get back to you. And yeah, have a great evening. Look after yourselves and your loved ones. I look forward to Coffee and Card in person tomorrow. That's in Brackley. Oh, thanks, Nicole. I'm seeing Lynn tomorrow. I'll see Carol tomorrow as well. So that's all good. So there we go. I'm muttering, so I'm going to get on and let you get on with your evening. We'll be back Facebook Live on Monday morning at 10 AM with a brand new stamp set. Oh, thank you, Lynn, for your hearts. And have a good weekend. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves. Look after your loved ones. And I hope you can keep crafting. Bye for now.